Biju, also known as Chakra Monster, are 9 gigantic living forms of chakra, created by Sage of 6 pack from the chakra of 10 tails. They are distinguished by the number of tails they have, which range from 1 to 9. The tail beasts were created not only to prevent the resurrection of 10 tails, but also to maintain and balance peace. In this video, we'll talk about the strongest tail beast or Bijuu in Naruto, and here they are. Number 10. Sukaku. One of the 9-tailed beasts is Sukaku, also known as the One Tail or Ichibi. It was last seen in Gaara from Sunagakure. Sukaku is portrayed as a childish and short-tempered individual who frequently speaks in a bombastic and incoherent manner, giving him the demeanor of a drunk. Sukaku possesses a large amount of chakra and can perform the tail beast ball. Sukaku's most notable ability is the ability to manipulate sand and use it as a weapon and shield. Sukaku can use the natural transformation wind and earth release. It has the ability to fire wind bullets with enough force to level entire forests in a matter of a second. Similarly, it can combine its wind powers with Gaara's sand to create a swarm of fast-moving sand bullets. Number 9. Matatabi. One of the 9-tailed beasts is Matatabi, also known as the Two Tails or Nibi. It was last seen in Yuki ni from Kumogakure. Matatabi, in contrast to the majority of the tailed beasts, has shown to be respectful and polite to others, as well as to speak in a formal manner. Matatabi has a massive supply of chakra that can be transferred to others and used to create the tailed beast ball. It has the ability to use fire release, which it can lend to its jinchuriki to create fireballs. Matatabi's muscles are also flexible, allowing it to move quickly despite its large size. Matatabi's raw strength can easily crush or send an opponent flying with a single swipe of its paw. Number 8. Isobu. One of the 9-tailed beasts is Isobu, also known as the Three Tails or Sanbi. It was last seen in Yagura Karatachi from Kirikagure. Isobu speaks with timid manner. Because Yagura had complete control over it and befriended it, it is assumed that Isobu is not as rude as some of the other tailed beasts and got along with its jinchuriki. Isobu possesses a massive amount of chakra that it can transfer to others and use to create the tailed beast ball. It can also create coral and swim at high speed. Isobu may generate shock waves to repel attacks and produce large tidal waves around it. Number 7. Tongoku. Also known as the Four Tails or Yonbi. It was most recently seen within Roshi of Iwagakure. Tongoku is very proud tailed beast who despises the name Four Tails and boasts about its lineage. It also despises humans because they enslave it and believes that apes are more intelligent than humans. Tongoku as a tailed beast possesses an enormous supply of chakra and is capable of conjuring the tailed beast ball. Ton also appears to be well versed in taijutsu, displaying deceptive nimbleness for its size by employing powerful and well-timed kicks against its opponent. Son possesses considerable physical strength, as evidenced by his ability to lift and toss Yuki with ease. Number 6. Kokuwo, also known as the Five Tails or Gobi. It was most recently seen within Han from Iwagakure. Kokuwo appears to be reserved and quiet individual. Kokuwo has an enormous amount of chakra and can use it to create a tailed beast ball. Its willpower was incredible, as it was the only tailed beast who broke free from Tobi's control, albeit briefly, and attempted to attack the masked man. Kokuwo also has great physical strength and used its horn in combat, showing enough ramming force to injure and knock Yuki from a long distance away. Number 5. Taiken, also known as the Six Tails or Rokubi. It was last sealed within Utakata of Kirikagure. Taiken also appeared to be kinder and less self-serving and malicious than the majority of other tail beasts. Taiken has shown the ability to emit corrosive substance in the form of liquid or gas that can instantly disintegrate its target on contact. Taiken is shown to have incredibly durability, able to withstand being thrown a long distance by Kurama. Taiken has a strong preference for water release. It has the ability to expel a sticky, adhesive substance from its mouth, which can trap its prey, and it can use soap bubble ninjutsu. Number 4. Tomine, also known as the Seven Tails or Nanabi. It was most recently sealed within Fu of Takikagure. Tomine appears to have a happy-go-lucky personality, as shown when it introduced itself to Naruto. It has the ability to fly and can emit blinding powder with its wing. It also employs insect-based attacks, such as biting or ramming the enemy with its horn. In the anime, it can also form a cocoon, slowing down chakra absorption techniques. It is extremely tall, able to withstand being slammed into the ground by Kurama. Number 3. Yuki, also known as the Eight Tails or Ichibi. It has been in Kumokagure's possession for decades. Killer Bee is the first Jinchuriki that successfully cooperated with Yuki. Yuki is described as a tall and serious individual and was known as the second most powerful of the nine-tailed beasts. It has a large amount of powerful chakra and can share it with others as a tailed beast. Yuki possessed tremendous physical strength, able to temporarily restrain Kurama, contain its tailed beast wall, and overwhelm two charging tailed beasts at the same time. It is deceptively fast, with tentacles that can strike quickly. Its razor-shaped horns can easily impale a human. Number 2. Kurama, also known as the Nine Tails or QB. Kurama despises humans after centuries of being regarded as a mindless monster and sought after as a weapon of war. Kurama attempts to maintain its cynical view of the world after being sealed into Naruto Uzumaki. But with Naruto's insistence on treating it with respect, the force overturned its hatred and willingly strives to use its power for salvation of the world. Kurama described as a narky and astute individual. Kurama takes great pride in its strength. Kurama is widely regarded as the most powerful of the nine-tailed beasts. Even with half its power, Kurama was able to defeat 5 other tailed beasts at the same time. Kurama's full power was restored after the 4th Shinobi World War, when its two halves reunited inside Naruto. As a tailed beast, he can create a tailed beast ball and fire it as a beam or rapid blast of fire. Unlike most tailed beasts, Kurama has the ability to supercharge it, creating 1 many times its own size for much greater power, even on wish of chakra. Number 1. Jubi. The Ten-Tails, also known as Jubi, is the combined form of Kaguya Otsutsuki and the God Tree, created to reclaim the chakra inherited by her son, Hagoromo and Hamura. It is considered the progenitor of chakra, and is associated with the legend of the Sage of Sickbed and the birth of Shinobi. To end the beast rampage, the Sage become Ten-Tails Jinchuriki and later split its chakra into the 9-tailed beast to prevent it from causing further harm. Centuries later, its revival became the goal of Madara and Obito Uchiha, who both sought to become the beast Jinchuriki in order to further their goals. The Ten-Tails, according to Kurama, cannot be sent because it has no feelings or ideal of its own. Jubi is said to be the creators of everything in the world. It is a god who created countries and has the ability to swallow ocean, split land, and carry mountains. The Ten-Tails, considered the source of all chakra, has massive and overwhelmingly powerful reserve capable of bringing total despair and destruction to the world. That's the list of the strongest tail beasts or Bijuu in Naruto. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe Ebisu Academy channel. See you in the next video.